Hi everyone, I'm Vera Worthington, and today I'm going to show you these fabulous inks from funkadelic.com.au. These inks are Liquid Dicros. I can't even tell you how shimmery and sparkly they are. Right there, I just showed you the color called Lori. It's a sparkly red, and this next one is the black, which Irby named after me, which is really sweet because my favorite color is black. Okay. My second favorite color is purple. And this is her new Ghost ink in the blue color, which I have to tell you, it's fabulous on dark surfaces, but it's not so hot on white surface. And I'm going to show you now, after you apply it to a white page, you barely see it. And yes, I'm making a little bit of a mess with my inks. I got it on my fingers. What else is new? I'm sure you always spill ink all over your fingers too. I hope you're wearing gloves because, man, this stuff stains. I can't take it anymore. But anyway, these alcohol inks are absolutely amazing, and I can't say enough good things about these inks. I got about 5 different colors of them, or maybe, 6 colors, and I really wish I had all the colors. They're that fabulous. I might have to place a second order. So anyway, here I go. I'm going to put, I'm still trying to take the caps off, aren't I? Hello. Irby, you did such a good job at putting these caps on these things. Sometimes I can't get them off, but okay, here we go. We got the shimmery black, and I'm shaking up the Ghost. And I got to tell you, you have to shake these inks. The sparkly stuff that's in these pigments tends to settle on the bottom. I don't know what to call the sparkly stuff, but there's sparkly stuff in the Ghost and in the Liquid Dicros. Okay, so here I'm just dripping some of that blue Ghost ink on my page. I'm using heavy Yupo paper, by the way, in case you're wondering what my substrate is today. And I'm just taking a brush that I dipped in alcohol, and I'm just spreading out that white Ghost ink. And you can see it a little bit, but I'm not going to say it really pops off the page. It's there. Here, I'll tilt the page. So yeah, you could kind of see it. You know, when the light hits it, it has a shimmery blue effect. So yeah, okay, we'll go with it for now. Let's see what happens. Okay, so rinsing off my brush again, and I'm taking some of that fabulous red. Oh my God, my eyes are just popping from how sparkly this color is. This might be one of my new favorite colors. I'm just saying. I love black, I love purple, but I also love red, and this red is yummy. Oh, it's delicious. Like, in my eyes, it's just like a feast for the eyes. So I'm trying to think about some other things to paint with these inks rather than abstracts. And you'll see, I'm going to just wing it. I'm just painting sort of stripes of color down. And look at that. Can you see that shimmer? Oh my gosh, there's like a little gold shimmer when the light catches the red. And it's just, oh, yummy. It is so pretty to look at. Just think of the possibilities, what you can do with these inks. I mean, I'm thinking ahead to Christmas time. Oh my God. Like the red and the green. Oh, can you imagine your customers when they see these gorgeous, sparkly Christmas ornaments? They're going to fly off your shelves. They'll sell like hotcakes. They're just amazing colors. Okay, and here I go with the black. Now the black, note that the black is shimmery, but it's not quite as shimmery as the red. It's a little bit more subtle in the shimmer that's in it. So I don't want to be too misleading and say, oh my God, the black is like the sparkliest black. It's kind of not. There's still, how do I explain this? And remember, I banged that thing on the table. I did the shake. I'm pretty sure I got all that pigment off the bottom of that jar. Bottle. Okay. And I just don't think it's quite as sparkly as the red, but it's still very, very pretty. And here I go. I'm going to add a little bit more red to this. I mean, like I said, I'm just winging it. I'm thinking about using this as a background for other art. Stay tuned because I have ideas what to do with this. I might cut it out and make some Yupo paper pendants that I coat with art resin. I'll put a coat of art resin down, let it cure for 3 days, flip it over, put another coat on the back. I usually paint the back of my pendants black, and I let that cure for 3 days, flip it back over, put another coat on the front. Normally I put 4 coats, 2 on the front and 2 on the back. And as you all know, after you paint your Yupo paper, spray seal it, do 2 to 3 coats of Kmar varnish, and after the Kmar, do 5 or 6 coats of a Archival UV protectant. Krylon makes one, and so does Golden. I happen to really love the Golden satin finish. It has a slight shimmer to it, but it's not as shiny as the Krylon spray. That's definitely a gloss. And the satin finish, I feel, is a much smoother finish. Sort of see dimples sometimes with that gloss. And that's kind of a turnoff to me. I kind of want a real, smooth finish. So in the end, it kind of doesn't matter if you're putting resin over it because you're not really going to see it. So it doesn't really matter whether you use matte, gloss, semi-gloss, or satin. But I like the satin because when I put something in a frame behind glass, you don't get that shiny glare behind the glass. It stays flatter. And I found that the matte makes things really flat looking. I don't love the matte, but the satin is the best. Man, where's my commission on all these great things that I'm introducing you to today? I just believe in certain products, and I feel like I should introduce them to the community and let you all know about the things that I use and the things that I've been having some great success with. And that's that Golden Archival spray with the UVLS in it. And I called Golden one day, and they actually recommended using 5 or 6 coats of that spray. Sometimes I lose track and maybe I end up putting 7 coats. I don't know, because I'm spraying several projects at a time. Occasionally I'll bring a Sharpie down with me and I will, do the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then draw a line through the 4 just so I can count how many coats I put on this thing. I generally spray my art inside old shipping boxes, like from Amazon or wherever, and I have an unfinished basement. Lucky me, I can spray all year round. And I go to the back of the house and I spray it, and then I put it, I close the box and I put it on a rack. I have a old shoe rack that was just taking up too much room in my bedroom, so I moved it down to the basement, and now it's a little shelving system that I can put all my art that's being sprayed in, and it's been working out really well for me. Maybe you have a garage you could spray in. I'm just fortunate to have this unfinished basement that is really not inhabitable. They call it a crawl basement. Like, I could stand between the rafters, but I have to bend down, otherwise I will hit my head on those rafters. So anyway, I know some people don't have places to spray their art unless it's summertime or warmer weather. And people, I feel you. I was doing that before I figured out that I could spray it in my basement in colder weather, and it's been a lifesaver. It's been really great. So, yeah, thanks for sticking with me as I babble on about spray sealing things. I think I was telling you about my art pendants. I'll do another tutorial on that at a later date, but always spray seal your art, whether it's going in a frame, whether you're putting resin over it, whether it's going to be wearable art, such as an art pendant or earrings or what have you, whatever you like to make. Or, if you plan to sell your art especially, always use that Archival spray because you don't want your colors fading on your customers. I mean, so far, so good. Knock wood. Wait, wood? Knock wood. I have not had any fading at all because I'm very diligent about doing my 5 or 6 coats of spray. And I hang these things in my home when I'm not bringing my art to art shows. Yes, I decorate my home with my art. And I think I've had them up for as long as a year and a half, and those colors are still as bright as the day I painted them. So that's a good rule to follow, is always spray seal your art with that UV spray. Okay, I'm just doodling along. I just dipped my brush in some clean alcohol. Actually, that might have been the dirty alcohol now that I think about it, but that's okay because it's just dirty with that black and that red and that white ghost in blue. So any ink is just, going along with the colors in my piece. And I'm just going over things. I'm not really loving the ghost in there, so I'm kind of just blurring it out and blending it. And I think this would make a really neat background for something. Stay tuned with what I plan to do with it in the future. I will probably share that in the Alcohol Ink community group on Facebook. If you're not in that group, I suggest you join because it is the most supportive group of people on Facebook that I have ever encountered. It is the nicest group of people, and everyone is very encouraging, very helpful. There's always newbies in the group that are kind of afraid to ask questions, but hey, if you don't know what you're doing yet, please ask questions. We're here to help. We'll definitely help you. So I'm just adding maybe a few little more dabs of red, and I know this video is almost over, and I'm sorry if you're getting bored, but these Liquid Dicros are brilliant and amazing, and brava, Irby, you did a fantastic job with these. And I'm trying to think of some other things that I can paint in the future. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to paint a sparkly little ladybug. Maybe a butterfly. I don't know. Stay tuned. Excuse me. So here's my finished piece. It's unbelievably sparkly. You could just see where that red is, how the light catches it, and you see that sparkly gold shimmer showing through. You see that? Look at the red bits. Do you see that gold? Oh my God, right there. Yeah, that gold. Oh, it's so pretty. And when the light doesn't catch it, it's just a beautiful shade of red. Thank you for joining me. I hope you learned something new today. Bye.